Welcome back, and this is more advanced linear programming where you will get asked a question where you have to solve a problem to do with the results from your graph. Right. Firstly, this is the question. A club has X regular members and Y gold members. So before we do anything, write down regular members equals X and gold members equals Y. It will help you to stop referring back to the question and it will save time. Now, regular membership costs £25 a year and gold membership costs £75 a year. The club needs to collect at least £1,500 in membership fees each year. The club has a maximum of 50 members and must have at least 15 regular members. Now, first you'll get asked, write down 4 inequalities which the club must satisfy. So go through each line. Regular membership costs £25 a year and gold membership costs £75 a year. Neither of those are inequalities. However, the club needs to collect at least £1,500 in membership fees each year. This is an equality. So 25x, because 25 is the cost of regular membership, and 75y must be greater or the same as 1,500. And an inequality like this can be cancelled down. So we can divide through by 25 and get x plus 3y must be greater than or the same as 60. But we still have 3 more inequalities to make. The club has a maximum of 50 members. So x plus y must be less than or the same as 50. And it must have at least 15 regular members, and x is regular members, so x must be greater than or the same as 15. Now the last one, which is usually hard to spot, just cross that out, is if you haven't got one which directly links to y, the last one is y must be greater or the same as 0. Now, we must represent these inequalities graphically. So, first we must turn these into coordinates. So, let's start with the easy ones. Y equals 0, that's easy to represent, that is just the x-axis. X equals 15, that is also another one, easy to represent. X plus y equals 50, and we must get the coordinates of these. So, when x equals 0, y must equal 50, and vice versa. Now this one, when x is 0, 3y equals 60, so y must equal 20. And when y equals 0, x must equal 60. So let's represent these graphically. Remember, the first one is simply the x-axis along the bottom. The next one is x equals 15. X plus y equals 50, and we got the coordinates of these. So when x is 0, y equals 50, which is at the top. And when y is 0, x equals 50. Just draw this line. It's going to be more difficult than I thought. Oh dear. Right. And the last one is x plus 3y equals 60. Now when x is 0, y equals 20. When y is 0, x equals 60. Now then we have to find out which parts we want. Usually it is obvious to, I can see from this is most likely going to be the region, but we still must work it out. Now for x equals 15, x must be greater than 15. So x must be on this side because it has to be greater than 15. So we cross out this side. And for x plus y equals 50, it is x plus y must be less than 50. So it's easy to work out, so it must be less, so it must be on this side. However, it might be easy to work out this mathematically. So x plus y must be less than 50. Use coordinates, and the simplest one is 0, 0. So you will get x 0 plus 0 is less than 50. Now this inequality is right because 0 is less than 50. So we want this side with the coordinates on. So we cross out the opposite side. And the last one is x plus 3y is greater than 60. So, as you know, by seeing it, you should know that it must be greater, so it must be on this side. However, we will also work this one out mathematically. So for x plus 3y is greater than 60, turn each coordinate into 0, so 0 plus 0 is greater than 60. And as you know, 0 is not greater than 60, so we do not want the side with these coordinates on, so we cross out this side of the line. Now, as I guessed, this is the region. Now you want to highlight this. Now we come on to the more complicated questions. Now we need to find, first one asks, find the minimum possible number of gold members. Now this is simple. As you know, as you should have written down, the gold members are Y. So, on the Y-axis, the minimal possible gold members is here. Follow it across, so the minimal possible gold members is 5. Now for the harder one, we need to find the maximum amount the club can expect to receive in membership fees each year. Now, the answer to this sort of question is always one of the vertices. So we write each one of these out. This bottom one here is 5y plus 45x. This one here is 15y plus 15x, and the last one is 35y plus 15x. Now if we just write these under here, now I need to find out what these equal. Gold members equals y, and each gold member is £75 a year, so we need to times this number by 75, which I'm going to try. So 15 times 75 is 1125. 35 times 75. I've made that up, I'll have to check that. One moment. Okay, 35 times 75 is 2625. Wasn't expecting that. Right, last one, 5y times by 75 is 375. Now we need to work out x. So 15 times by 25 is 375. And it's the same with this one, 375. And 45 times by 25 should be 1125. Just going to check that. Indeed it is. So now we add these together. So the top one equals 1500. This one will equal 3000. This one will equal 1500. And this is the profit which each one of these possibilities will make. So the maximum, as you can see, is 3000. So the answer, the maximum amount of money they can make each year is £3,000. And that is the final question you should be asked.